What was I gonna say, bro? Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's entitlement. Do you think it's a thing like where it's a human thing, or do you think it's like something that's coming from our peers, like our generation and that?
Definitely culturally like motivated because
everything
we see, everything we want in life, the 90% of people, even us till like we fully click, is what we see through like social patterns, like our families, our friends, TV. Pop stars. Yeah. You want to be a musician because Chipmunk was cool back in the day.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I feel like it's a lot of that, but at the same time, like when you kind of start bringing your own morals and ideas into it, then you kind of start shaping it. But obviously, like you have to make these mistakes. You have to get upset. Like you have to break down. I mean, you have to like see someone. You have to see someone disappoint you. Your close boy, someone like that disappoint you.
Yeah, I think you need to.
And then like when that feeling in your chest, and you're like, yo, don't need this guy. You look in the mirror, you're like, it's just me. I'll do this.
Yeah.
I had a look at like the roots of where like this entitlement could come from, right? And then it was saying like it could be a coping mechanism for some people. So like, let's say they were traumatized as a kid, right? And things were hard. They feel like because they've been through that stage in their life, right?
Oh yeah.
When they're older now, they're entitled to a better life. They're entitled to fucking like people should do things for them because they've had hardship. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, it works another way as well.
Yeah.
Some people, because their life was so easy, like they feel like they just deserve anything. Do you know what I mean? Because,
so
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's crazy because it works in both ways.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's a narcissistic thing, bro.
Yeah.
It's a narcissistic thing. Or sometimes like their parents didn't give them enough, right? Or thingy. You know, like how like in high school there were some people that were clearly at the bottom, shall we say, of the table.
Oh yeah, like
they were always overshadowed.
In what way?
Like the low budget kids.
Always overlooked in sports. Always overlooked by, let's say, women or men.
Because they were like bad, like, because they just
they just weren't they weren't what people back then thought was cool.
Oh, okay. So
you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
So like, I'll say it like in a more specific term. Like, let's say the nerdy people. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's say them. Yeah, they might feel like like no one thought I was shit back then. So now I deserve everything.
That's police officers that are like that, bro.
Do you think so?
Bro, the other day, this police officer that I dealt with, bro. I could tell by the way he was acting that the guy's childhood was not good, yo. The guy was bullied, bro. Bro, the guy was acting like he was God, bro. The guy was like, what are you doing out here? He's trying to be bare slick, bro. Because he knew he was a police officer, so he thought he had power over me, bro. Yeah. But he didn't. The guy was like, what are you doing out here? And I was just sat in the car eating. I was sat with some other people. Was like, these all live together? No. Well, get in your house then. And I was like, okay, but like,
I was like, no, what the hell?
It's the way he went about it, bro. It's just bare disrespectful. I was just thinking, this guy, bro, you really think of something, bro.
You know what's mad, bro? One time, right, I went to the park, right, and I was sat on the bench, by myself, just taking in life, right, and then this policewoman, I'm listening to my music, bro. I'm minding my business, right. I don't know if she thought because I'm a black guy in a tracksuit, I must just be ignorant to everything that's going on around the world, right? Yeah. She's on her horse, she's feeling good. She's like, excuse me. She's like, you know, because you've been sat on that bench and those people have been sat there, make sure that when you go home you wash your hands. I thought, are you fucking dumb? I'm gonna wash my hands anyway because I've been out and it's dirty. You know what I mean?
She was bored.
Like, I'm not.
She was so bored.
Yeah, she was bored.
Go talk. I was like, I just looked at her and I was like, yeah. Put my earphone back and I was just thinking, go chat to someone else, man. You know what I mean? Go have a conversation with someone. I have my earphones in, bro. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be talking to me. Mind your business.
I think with these police now, I think they're entitled. They think they're entitled to respect when they're not.
Yeah.
Check this. I'm going to McDonald's to get breakfast, yeah? Tell me why this police officer is having a conversation with another police officer. So they're in the drive-thru, yeah?
Yeah.
If you know Ardwick, yeah, you know the McDonald's.
Oh, yeah.
It's one lane until it splits into two. So they've stopped just before it splits into two, so I can't even get past them. So I beep in it. I'm like, excuse me, can you move your car? Like, I'm not being rude. I'm nice. She's like, excuse me, can't you say I'm trying to have a conversation? I was like, yes, bro.
Badge number.
Bro, I said, what? She's like, you're very rude. I'm trying to have a conversation. I'm like, bro, you're blocking the entrance, bro. You need to move the car. And she's bare like, she's like, sorry, who are you? Like, who are you? Who are you, bro? I just sat there like,
That's crazy.
I'm not gonna become that angry black man, yo. I just said, you know what? Just move the camera.
You know the angry black man thing, yeah? I'm gonna do it because the thing is about when you
crazy.
I don't care.
No, but the thing is,
because you know what it is when you don't.
Sometimes you might be hurting yourself.
Let me make a point. Like sometimes when you harbor it instead of actually expressing it, yeah. It's like it entitles them to feel like they can disrespect you more.
Keep doing
like there's been a guy one time, right, yeah. I can't remember what he said now. He said something mad disrespectful in it. I don't fuck with him like that. Like he's one of them like skinny white kids in it. So I go,
what's skinny and white got to do with anything?
It made me feel more disrespected if I'm being honest.
Okay,
because he was white and he's skinny, or what?
More because he's skinny.
God damn. Since the guy has some muscle on him, you know, like,
nah, I still would have.
let you slide.
I would have said something, but it's just like I just want to create an image here for you. Right? So he said something in it. So I go, and this was in uni. I'm just gonna tell the story because I don't care. So it's in uni, right? So the guy said something. It's like, what did you say? And then I was like, bro, don't ever chat to me like that again, you dickhead. Do you know what I mean?
He said that to you?
I said that to him.
Oh.
And he's like, right, you're actually angry. I was just like, bro, just don't talk to me. And then I remember I see him the next time, right? And he's walking up the stairs. So I'm walking down there. I'm not asked in it. And then the guy slips. I was like, oh. And then I just thought, I know that didn't feel good for him, because he must have thought, this guy's fighting me. But yo, let me touch on something though. Like, I'm gonna say some lines here, yeah, and you tell me if you think it's healthy entitlement or unhealthy entitlement. So expecting support from your friends and family.
Unhealthy.
Healthy.
Unhealthy. Expecting to be treated fairly.
Healthy.
Great.
Unhealthy, I don't think.
Really?
He's treated fairly, bro.
What?
So you should be treated fairly.
Actually, I can back his point up in a way.
Disappointed, bro.
You should know that it's cutthroat out here, bro. It's dog eat dog. People are gonna fuck you over.
No, but there's a difference.
But then
expecting it and knowing that it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, but it's not right, innit? But if it's healthy for you to expect.
You can expect it. Like say we can expect not to be racially abused or be discriminated against. You can expect that, but you know what the world's like. Exactly, but then you can't get disappointed because you know what the world is like. But you shouldn't expect it because you're a human being, bro. And every human deserves respect. So you shouldn't expect it.
I think that's a healthy entitlement.
Yeah, it's healthy. I say.
Expecting your partner to change for you.
Unhealthy.
It's that's a trick. That's a techie one. Yeah, that's techie.
It's unhealthy, but it's necessary.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
If you're bare fat, and I'm telling you big, and I'm and I'm waking you up every morning to go gym, you're gonna get pissed off and be like, oh, this guy's being too hard on me.
It's better for you in the long run.
Yeah,
right,
but it's better for you in the long run. I'm actually helping you out. So
alright, moving on. Sometimes
it depends what the benefit is to them.
I'll just say
you should expect it.
But sometimes people don't see the benefit of something.
Yeah. I'll just say that.
I see you.
I think if you're expecting that, then it's wrong because you should have. You came in that relationship with that person being that way.
That's what I'm saying.
So you can't force it.
That's why I said unhealthy.
But if it's like, all right, so let's say they get fat during the relationship. Like, you can tell them, but they're still not entitled to do it just because it's you, I don't think. No one has to change for nobody. I don't think. They don't have to.
And anyway. Even like you expecting them to change is different than you making them aware that, yo, like, then you have a conversation. And if they don't change, then you can't be like, you'd be like, oh, fair enough, I know what she's like anyway. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
anyway, on to the next one. Expecting your friend to borrow things to you. Is that unhealthy or healthy?
Unhealthy.
Yeah, yes, it's unhealthy, yeah.
Have you man heard of incels?
Incel.
People that have never beat in their lives.
No. Do you know what it's not? Do you know what it's short
Actually, no. Actually, I'll explain it.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
To be fair, you could become...
Actually, no. Wait, what?
Let me
That's
say
asexual people. I don't know what you're talking about.
Chill.
So if you've never beat in your life, you're asexual.
Yeah, because you don't even...
No. Stop.
We're both wrong, we're both wrong. It's not asexual when it's
asexual people don't have sex because they don't feel sexual desire, bro.
It's not they don't have sex, they're just not attracted to it.
Bro,
yeah, so they don't have sex.
Cut it out.
Why? We don't want to get into the
Not even
The
that,
text.
Just cut it
I
out.
explain what an incel is,
I
'cause-
was going to explain what it is.
Fair
An incel is short for involuntarily celibate.
Oh, you said this.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the word again?
I find it funny.
Incel.
Oh, so they're trying to beat, but they can't beat.
Yeah.
Oh,
but I
okay,
think you can
okay.
become an incel.
Did you make that up?
No, it's actually a thing, bro.
Oh,
Are you dumb?
I ain't heard that shit before.
I saw a documentary on
So it's
YouTube.
been like basically like being what's the word when you don't
Celibate.
abstinent? Yes,
Celibate,
celibate.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like just same as that. Innit?
Yeah. But
No, but it's not by
this time
choice.
It's not choice. It's not a choice.
It's
this
not a
time.
choice.
Yeah, like you've been trying to lose your virginity badly, going for anything and anyone, but no one's giving you time
no,
of day.
That's mad because
I see
anyone
that.
can find anyone,
what I'm
bro.
saying,
I don't
bro.
understand how you can not find no one, bro.
Yeah.
I think you become an incel at any point though, because things might be lit for you at one point, and
Nah. Even if things are bad, you could still get a B off.
nah.
Yeah, but-
Deadest thing on the
Alright,
planet Earth, bro.
let's be honest, yeah. Well, unless you're paying, but
Still.
No, but like
let's say you.
It's all about your standards, isn't it?
Let's say yeah, you get into a mad accident. I don't want to offend nobody here, but you get into a mad accident and you start looking scary.
it's not scary people.
You start scaring people,
So you
right?
start scaring people.
You might just become an incel after that.
That's not
Yeah,
that's
but
not true, bro.
can
Because
you?
there's a,
Nah,
I watched this thing on Snap. Yeah,
Can't be classed as an incel in
Nah,
that
check it,
case.
check it.
I'm not saying that I'm
Check
classing
it.
them as that, but it can happen. You can become involuntary celibate.
But then so
It doesn't matter about how you look, you know, because this woman on the Snap thing, there's like Snap's documentary
love
things.
stories and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's allergic to the sun. Yeah, she looks like she took a bath in acid.
The zombie woman.
Bro,
Oh, I see that.
stop!
bro.
Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
Stop that.
What's a zombie woman, bro? Don't do that,
Like a
bro.
bad
Let
person.
me
Yo,
just say something.
What did you say?
I'm saying this.
Zombie woman.
Let me just say this though. Let me just say this though.
You're a bad guy. You're a bad guy.
Let me just say this. Let me just say
You're going
this.
to hell, bro.
No, listen.
You man are moving mad.
Yo, no,
Listen.
what he said that.
Nah, listen.
Alright, go on, go on.
Listen. Cut that out. That's what I'm gonna say. First of all, and second of all, I'm not trying to be funny here, but man, them are more thirsty than women. Genuinely speaking, so I feel like
Yeah.
as a
I guess
girl,
so, yeah.
I feel like the only people that can really be involuntary celibate all their life is
fuck
women, bro. Because some man that will beat anything, bro. She can look like. Have you ever watched Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can look like. She can look like some of the characters in that show, and the man's just gonna be like, the goal's a goal, innit? Anyway, moving on. Expecting success, is that healthy or unhealthy?
Expecting success. Oh yeah,
Healthy.
definitely unhealthy.
That's unhealthy.
Expecting it.
Because that's how you're gonna get it sometimes if you have to
mean,
like
It's healthy.
I
in the
guess-
sense that-
You're not born expecting success. You just think this is where I want to be.
Yeah. In
That's
terms-
how. And
Nah,
then
but
you think
sometimes
of, like
it's-
a way
it's-
to get there, but you can't just expect success.
it's a
bro.
mentality where like if
It's like love.
We're not talking. We're not talking.
Ronaldo-
We're not talking about believing in yourself.
if
and saying,
Ronaldo
I'm-
is coming to Old Trafford at the current state United are right now, and let's say he was back at Real Madrid in that team, he's expecting to go there and win.
but-
Expecting, bro.
yeah.
It doesn't mean he's gonna win, but he's expecting. So it depends what you mean by expecting.
But
If you're expecting something and you're not working, but if you are feeling yourself to the point where you know your skill, everything, the hard work you put in, you're like, I'm going there, I'm expecting to
By expecting, I mean, are you entitled to the success? So you're entitled to the trophies? No, you still have to work for it. That's what I mean by expecting.
Yeah, because I understand what you're saying, Louis. It makes
I get what
sense
you
as well.
mean. Like you should expect.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
get what you
yeah.
mean now. Nah,
But
do you know why?
it's
Because you can work as hard as you want or whatever,
It's so
and
hard.
still not get it. So nah.
And if you don't get it and you're expecting it, oh, your chest.
I think,
expect it,
I think when it comes to expectations for success, yeah, it needs to be like you should be a bit realistic about it. As in, have you worked to it? Have you perfected your craft? Have you got any accomplishments to like show that you can be successful in your field?
And
Do you
did
know
you
what
go as hard as
Do you know what the
possibly could?
painful thing is?
I mean? What?
Even then, you may still fail.
Yeah, but you have
That's
to.
what this guy David Goggins said, bro. He was like, a lot of people don't try because they think that it's too hard. They're gonna fail.
Yeah.
But he was saying that you gotta keep going no matter what.
Yeah.
Even then, when you've done everything perfectly, waking up at 4 o'clock every day, done everything perfectly, even then you may still fail. Yo.
Exactly.
And that's the hard truth, yo. So you have to accept that.
You have to accept that. You definitely have to accept that. But right. So, what are the solutions? Because we talked about a lot about the problems. So, for me, I think some solutions are perspective changes. Do you know what I mean? Investing in yourself as well. Like people will be doing something right, and they're not putting Like, okay, so they're not putting time, effort, or even money into it, really. You know what I mean? They're just doing it one time and then expecting people to be like, yeah, sick. Are you adding value to those people? And you have to understand that no one owes you shit as well. Like, that's something everyone needs to understand.
Yeah.
No one owes you nothing. And when it comes to, like, you know how, like, there's expectations, like, there's entitlement in relationships, right? So let's say you want a woman that cooks, right? You can't just chat to any girl and expect her to cook. You need to find someone who does those things that are your ideals, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
I think you shouldn't be expecting a girl to cook if you can't cook. Same way a girl shouldn't expect the shard if she can't afford the shard.
I think you can. I think a girl that can't afford the shard can expect it,
Yeah.
but she can. She's
can,
of
yeah.
course she can. Why not? She's allowed
course she
to.
can expect
Do you know
it,
what?
but she
Do
shouldn't.
you know what? I'm not a cooker, so and I expect if I'm in a relationship with a girl, I expect her to cook.
That's
I'm not
bad
a cook.
entitlement, bro.
Well, that's what I expect though, and that's my.
I'm not what you expect.
That's my standard. So if she's not with it,
But
she's
you-
allowed-
But
if-
like you said,
if she's not
it's
with
about
it-
finding that person that
Exactly.
And
That's why.
having
That's
that
why.
conversation.
That's why I'm saying to you the
Some of the girls
solution.
love doing that.
That's like we're
Cooking.
talking about entitlement. I'm saying that's the solution for me. Do you know what I mean? Find someone who cooks and is not bothered about whether I cook or not. Do you know what I mean? Or like, all right, so like sometimes I saw something on Twitter, right? This guy was like, if I'm in a relationship with a girl, yeah, and we're not sexually active, I'm cheating.
Oh, I saw that today. I saw that.
that's jokes, yo.
Would it not just be easier to just find a girl who's got a high sex drive like you instead of having to
Nah,
go
sometimes it's like one guy was saying this he was like more time when people have been in a relationship for so long, the sex has died down, bro. They're
But there's
hardly
still that
beating.
emotional connection
Yeah,
still
they have
there.
to like ask like, yo, this week we didn't beat. Can we beat this week?
You have to-
Whereas at the start of a
pencil into
relationship,
the schedule, yo.
Exactly.
Put it into the schedule.
Yeah.
What you doing Wednesday night?
That's
so
mad. I feel like if that happens,
so it's them ones where they've everything else is perfect around the relationship besides the sex life. So
Okay.
now they stay together
Okay.
and just
Probably got some
firm
kids.
and firm the situation. Yeah.
The
nah,
picket
I feel like
fence.
if that happens, you're gonna find that person cheating. You are.
No, because I've met
No,
some
always.
swingers before.
What? Are you weird? You know how much people love
That's
beating?
cheating, though.
Swinging.
Swinging is
What,
cheating, bro.
couples
People are
swing
different.
Yeah, I know,
bro.
but that's cheating, bro.
Not everyone has a high sex
Is
drive.
swinging not cheating?
And things change, innit? Because I know for me, like, there's times
You
where,
don't
like,
think swinging is cheating?
it's high, the sex drive is high. Then sometimes I'm like,
For me, it
I'm
depends.
not asked.
If I'm beating a lot, it's high. But if I'm not, then it just goes down. So for me, it just depends on what life's like at the moment.
I have a
For
high
me,
sex
The
drive, bro.
weather's like outside.
Nah, the weather
I
doesn't
could
make a
beat every
difference to
day,
me.
yo.
But anyway,
Every day.
Anyway.
Non-stop, yo.
yeah. Look more for solutions instead of the problems. Like if you feel like people aren't fucking with your shit or whatever, like what's the solution?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Could you invest? Could you start maybe releasing more stuff? Could you find better facilities to promo all of that stuff, man? Take the right steps.
And that's a very realistic solution as well. Like, don't be
Yeah,
like,
honestly, don't do anything
like crazy.
like extravagant,
Yeah.
unless you want to.
Yeah,
You've got
unless
to
it
do
makes
your thing.
sense.
But I think
Don't sell your cheeks on the corner.
I think we need to start making it healthy to say no as well. Like if you know someone that's entitled, like make it a thing to say no to them sometimes so that they can just learn it.
yeah.
You know what I mean, and then they can just firm it.
It's like, no.
And then all right, so another thing as well, like if let's say you're doing something creative, right? So there's let's say the Slim Castle out here. There's people that are rapping. There's fucking Triple B. There's loads of bare sick things going on in Manchester, right? Yeah, like for them. Yeah, I feel like the reason why it's so sick for them is because they add value to people. Do you know what I mean? So the designs are sick, the clothes, like the Triple B clothing is sick. Mike's TV is funny. That's why people tune in. Do you know what I mean? So, but people will think like because that what they put out is valuable to them and it's sick to them. Oh yeah, you should just fuck with it.
They automatically like it.
Automatically.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
No, I mean
I feel like that's mistakes I made at the start as well. Like you
when you're
just,
from early.
yeah,
yeah.
you just do sort of stupid, you do a lot of dumb stuff, and it's like at the time you just don't see it. You don't see it at all until you get upset about that thing not working.
And then yeah,
Then like, you know what? Yeah, let me forget.
Nah, go
like,
on.
There's this the quote that motivated me through my childhood.
Yeah.
Childhood. Was, have you seen Naruto Shippuden in it? You guys seen Naruto?
I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
Remember when
Finish
Pain
it.
came to the Leaf Village, and it was
Right.
at the top, and he's like, to find true happiness, one has to go through pain, and
Yeah,
it
yeah,
violated
yeah.
the whole village. And yo, my chest that day, I was like,
He killed the whole village.
yeah.
God did it nicely as well. Yo. That's cool, Joe.
Oh
That's
my
cool.
God.
Nah, but to add on to that, what you're saying, that's very true.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say is, a lot of the times when we feel entitled to a lot of things, we're robbing ourselves from empowering ourselves to be able to do things for ourselves.
100%.
because
100%.
through that journey of learning different stuff, because you have to, at that moment you're so angry that you feel like no one else is doing this shit for me, so I've got to do this shit myself.
Yeah.
During that, you learn so much. It's crazy, but like for my mom now, I appreciate it. Sometimes it still pisses me off. There's a lot of shit. She even told me that she does it on purpose, bro. I heard her talking to a friend on the phone, and I think her friend was complaining about something, and my mom was like, "Just leave him. He will figure it out sooner or later."
Yeah.
With Louis, do you know what I did? Since he was about 13, 12, I would leave him. I wouldn't cook or anything. Guess what? Louis started cooking for himself. And I was like, what? She's been actually doing this thing consciously.
It's true though.
And it's actually beneficial because now I can cook for myself,
It's very
do a
true.
lot of things for myself, bad things for myself, bro.
It's very true.
So now it's like, now I can be self-sufficient in a way where if I were to move out on my ones,
You can
now I
cook.
can do all those things for myself, you know what I mean, without
100%.
relying on anyone.
100%. Like when I was learning to drive, right, my dad said to me, "Yeah, I'll buy you the car." So I thought, sick. I don't have to do nothing. I can just get my license. I'm gonna have a car. Insurance paid. Oh, that's lit. Got to the time I got my license. He's not bought me the car. So then after that, I'm like, rah. Like you'll see other people that will have like people like their parents buying them cars for them as well. And you're thinking, rah, why can't that be me? Makes you hungry, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then afterwards, I was just like, I want a car badly, so now I have to just go and
Go
get
get
it.
it yourself.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
started working. I was working at Primark. I worked in fucking a betting shop, bro. Do you know how much I hated that place? I was
Swear
there,
to
bro.
God,
I was there. I was putting in shift, 14-hour shifts, and then the car came. Do you know what I mean? So it like it can force you to actually bring out a different kind of attitude.
Yeah.
and stuff, do you know what I
Take
mean?
action, yeah.
Start grinding
Yeah,
differently.
the last time I did that was literally to get a car,
Really?
to get my
To
license.
get a car
yeah,
on
I had to just-
PlayStation.
Nah, I remember the PlayStation.
Bro, the PlayStation.
grind, yeah.
I've been asking my mom for years, bro. For birthdays, Christmases, I was seeing people getting it. I was like, "Oh, mom, please, please, please." She said no. So I said, "You know what? I'm gonna go out get a job." KFC. Have you ever worked at KFC, bro?
Nah, but
bro,
I can imagine
different
the
sort
grind,
of grind there, yo. You're sweating.
Oh,
You're sweating.
yo, I've worked at KFC. Why am I saying quiet? I've worked at KFC.
Bro,
I
KFC
worked
is
there for 2
fucking
weeks.
stress, bro.
After my
Exactly.
first, someone got stabbed.
was it the Stockport one?
No, Sheffield.
Oh,
Bro, I
right,
was working
okay,
in KFC in Sheffield. I feel like my first or second shift. Someone must have come in and just stabbed someone in the leg. I just,
Oh, mate.
there was blood everywhere. It got closed up.
That's
and then like
mad.
the day
I
I,
used to get that in KFC.
I didn't know Sheffield was on
yeah,
road
it
like
was
that.
stupid, man. Like, the reason I left after 2 weeks was I was on my break, and then one of the chefs took the bins out, did all that stuff. Man came back into the kitchen, grabbed a piece of chicken, started breading it again. I was like, I'm done.
I'm not eating there anymore. I'm not eating there
I
anymore.
finished my shift and blocked it up. I didn't quit. I didn't
Too many
regret
more
it.
unhygienic.
I'm not working there.
I was
eating from there.
Yo, on my dinner, I was sneaking extra pieces of chicken as well on my lunch breaks.
And that guy could bring out the
bro.
garbage, bro.
But like, it started
There's still
slapping it.
bin juices on his hands.
exactly.
Bro, you say that, yeah, but there's bare places that you don't know about.
Yeah.
Bro.
But the thing
McDonald's,
is,
let me
I
tell you
know
something
now.
about McDonald's, bro.
Yeah.
In high school, when there was one time when you know them days when we all used to go food court?
Yeah.
I went food court, yeah, and I was just thinking, I'm not going Mackies today, I want to go KFC. Thank God I didn't, because, bro, there's a guy in the toilet, it was green, bro. The guy was not well one bit. They're sneezing, coughing into his hands. Guy did not wash his hands. I seen him going to the Batmate Burgers. I said, yeah, safe.
I go back to the PlayStation grind, yeah.
Oh, the PlayStation grind. so I was bare upset because bare people was getting FIFA, playing PlayStation. So I was like, yo, I need that, bro. So I said to myself, I'm going to work all of this summer. By the end of summer, I'm going to have a PlayStation, bro. And I made it happen.
Yeah, I hear that. Do you know what? For me, even like back in high school, right? Yeah, it was to the point where if I wanted something, I would take my dinner money and starve to make sure I got things. Do you know what I mean? But there was one time, right? My mum clocked that I had pee inside, like, because I used to put a coffee in it. She's like, "Why are you doing this?" I was like, "Well, you guys aren't gonna buy it, so I'm gonna go get it for myself." Do you know what I mean? And that was that. Do you know what I mean?
But at the same time, before you go off that, having stuff also motivates you to want more stuff. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, like, for example, let me think of a good example. Having someone that has a laptop or something that you like, and it's not yours, but you can use it and you have access to it, and then you start seeing all these little things, and you're not deprived of anything. You have everything you need, but it's not yours.
Yeah.
So then, like, you start like not because you don't have something. You don't go and do it because I don't have this. You go and do it because I had this and I want more.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like you said, like having what you have can't like always necessarily like guarantee you certain things.
Yeah.
It's always like goes back
Sometimes
to the
it's about-
mentality.
of trying to get it.
Yeah, the mentality of how you look at what you have. Like you could be born into a family with a bit like, but Donald Trump, he's rich already. He didn't have to go and do anything.
Yeah.
They said his dad gave him $1 million to
Yeah,
start off.
a lot small
Yeah,
loan
it's
of $1
small
million.
loan.
He could have been
Yeah,
he could have
that's
been
what he said.
relaxed. He could have been relaxed and stayed in his house and enjoyed his golf club or whatever. But he had that mentality. He's like, I had all this nice stuff in my house. I want to be better than my dad.
I
wanna
get what
be
you
big,
mean.
you know what I mean?
I get what you mean.
So
I
that's
definitely get what you mean
another
with that one.
side of it.
Yeah.
You don't always have to go through pain, I guess. But the pain makes it like more.
Gritty, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to shout out fucking Philip, bro. All right, because he gave me some
For
gems.
Bizzle.
Yeah, man, he gave me some gems, man. Like he doesn't even have to give away that kind of information because some people will just like some people it might take them a while in their journey to learn that. But he was just talking about like he talked about adding value, right? And then he was like think about the kind of people you want to be watching your podcast. You know what I mean? Like where they'd be watching it. Just overall the whole character, you know what I mean? And then target it towards that. And then I thought, yeah. Shout out Solomon as well, Pie Radio, because he gave me information about how to keep moving forward as well. And then just shout out everyone tuning in. Do you know what I mean? But have you man got any final thoughts?
Do you know, I had a lot of comments. I was holding in. I was like, I'm going to say it later. Now we're here. I don't know.
Imagine I've actually gave you the opportunity to fucking land as well. But it is what it is. Isn't it?
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
fun
what
stuff.
I'll say is, when you put yourself in a better place, yeah, the people that weren't fucking with you are gonna hit you up. Like
Yeah.
Mike's comedy was talking about is that if people aren't fucking with your shit, right, just put in work, bro. Just put in the work, and then
Yeah.
eventually they won't even matter because the people that will fuck with it most will just share it for free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's same, like you said, having that mentality that you kind of look past the negativity and look past. Because if the only way you know people are not sharing it is if you're actively watching people, you're actively watching for people to be
Yeah,
sharing. Like when
exactly.
I post a YouTube video, I have like 2 YouTube accounts in it, so I like it on both. And then I'll shut the laptop, lock it off, just
And
like
just move on
go
from there.
for like 30-40 minutes.
Yeah.
I was going to do something else because like it was too much pressure, like sitting around it.
because
And
you're
then, like,
watching
That should
like
give you
I think
anxiety, yo.
yeah, well, it's
stuff
make
going up. Yeah, I would
you-
do that
once you
sometimes,
shake it.
but then it's like, yo,
Yeah.
just let it be. You know.
Anyway.
let it be. And like even if your friends disappoint you, all that stuff, it's having that mentality to just be like, just smile through it, like it's alright, innit? Like
It's
even
fine,
if
man. It's
like
fine. Honestly, it's fine.
it's always fine. Even if you
fine.
owe someone £1,000, you're not paid them in 6 months. If you just message them today, super friendly, they'll be like, okay, this guy is a bit has he been so friendly, but he's trying to give me money anyway, so cool.
Yeah, 100%. I'm just thinking, imagine someone saying to me, anyway, never mind.
Nah,
say it, bro.
Nah, anyway.
Don't do that, man. What
No,
do you
it doesn't matter. But understand that you're not entitled to good things. You need to invest in yourself. Take the right steps.
Yes.
Chase opportunities. Make decisions. And prioritize. And then just keep working on improving yourself.
Yeah, man.
And that's been the Dynamix podcast, man. You know what I mean?
Amen to that one.
Come on. Louis the Ghost as usual.
I'm here. I'll be back on socials 2021, 2022 maybe. We'll see in it.
Got Justice here. Shout out Treat Box.
Do you know, I saw a video of
Tell
you
them-
putting up to someone.
Do you want to tell them your socials?
Tell
actually?
them about Trick Boss, just like the service you do. Lay it out for them.
Don't do that. Say your socials, bro. Say your
Actually, you had an opportunity to do the sponsorship before anyway. You did it, right?
I did it, bro.
Alright, go on,
Anyway,
socials, man.
some of the socials is Justice XVII.
Wait.
Mr. Man 97 on Snapchat.
Wait.
And the Treatbox account, like I said, it's just Treatbox with 2 X's and an underscore.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mike's TV, bruh. What are you saying?
Mikxz Vizzle.
What are you saying, man? Tell them the
Hizzle.
socials.
Yeah, man. Mikxz TV. Mikxz TV. That's it.
It's lit.
Straight up. Same on everything.
That's it.
Yeah,
yo.
you know how to end it. You know how to end it, man.